halftime special from ESPN. If you saw my earlier video, Bucks did made a move. They end up sending their newly acquired player Patrick Baldwin Jr. to the San Antonio Spurs. So they send him in cash to the Spurs just to clear like a roster spot. So what? Wow. Atlanta Hawks are trading forward DeAndre Hunter to Cleveland Cavaliers for Paris LeVert, George Niang, and 3 second-round picks and 2 swaps. Yikes. And then, so yogurt, I do love people having yogurt. I think it's great, but something that we want to make sure we look at with this is the added sugar. And this one tends to have a little bit more. And so that's just another thing, making those conscious choices to get a lower sugar option because then it's going to help you out in the long run, okay? For now, I think it might be better just to kind of have them out of sight, out of mind. So I'll take these with me when I go, and so then you don't have to worry about them. Does that sound okay? Thank you so much for inviting me to come chat with you. I hope you are able to take some of this information and utilize it. Reach out if you have any questions, okay? Alrighty. Thank you much. Like an hour and 14 minutes left, and just that one move that I talked about earlier that's been done by the Bucks so far. But then again, you know, maybe they are on the phones making moves, so who knows if things gonna happen like the last second. I know it's gonna be difficult. Oh, come in. Yep, and yep, just got a confirmation about the Caps and Hawks trade. So nothing big on that.
Good. Okay, well, the first step to actually getting better is actually having to do it. I wish I had a magic wand that worked that would. All of my patients kind of wish that, but I brought some bands with me. We're going to start with just doing some things for your ankle. So your muscles in your ankle kind of connect higher up in your leg, and those will help with your balance. Okay. And what I want you to do, Sean, is I want you to push down towards the ground. Good. And then back up towards you. Good. How's that feel as you're doing it? That's all right. Tolerable? Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. All right. So next what we're going to do is we're going to kind of hold from the side here. I want you to turn your toes towards me.
Wow.
Good. And then back in. Perfect. How's this one feel?
Huh. Would they be actually trying to get rid of Zion Wilson? Who knows?
Perfect. Okay. Doable? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that's gonna be yours to keep here. Okay. Would you be willing to try getting up now? You want to try it and see just kind of how you move? Yeah. For that, the walker. Yeah.
Let me guess. At this point in time, a big box of grease would just be great for you.
Alright.
Gotta make sure I'm settled.
Yep, settle on your feet before.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So stand it up. Good. And then let's maybe take a couple steps towards the doorway. Ready for that? Mm-hmm. You just take your time, Sean, with it. I think Sean's biggest issue that he's facing is just general deconditioning. A lot of times people who aren't active and moving on a regular basis tend to just not have the muscle strength needed to perform daily activities.
It's a little toasty.
You're working hard. So what exercise, Sean, is make sure it's sweat, Sean. I think from Sean, I think the biggest thing that he needs to do is just have consistency with effort. Okay, good. We'll kind of turn back around. We'll come back towards the bed. Okay.
You got me hungry. I'll be back.
Trying to get up a little bit more frequently and move, and it doesn't have to be long distances. Short distances is enough. And if Sean were to do his exercises 2 or 3 times a day, it's not going to take long for him to see change very quickly. The more we move, the better we're going to feel. And so it's just convincing ourselves, our brains, our hearts, everything to actually do that. So again, it doesn't have to be much to get started. If we can just get you up and moving.
See, for those who just joined us, besides the move that I was talking about earlier today in my last video, Bucks haven't done anything yet. So, and again,
Got a little time.
Okay.
All right.
It's been a pleasure.
Thanks, yes.
Thanks for letting me in your home. I appreciate it.
You are here. All right.
Bye.
Goodbye. I think feeling that he was going so good. Some of the exercises was a little painful for my knees, but I'm very disturbed. I'm not having to deny all other people. I'm glad you see this lower calorie goals. Hopefully I'll be joining you real soon. Mama got a lot of other issues. I'm working out, but my main one is the diet. Yeah.
Tonight, my mom kind of wanted to have a nice little dinner. So I came home from work, made some asparagus and chicken. Cooking's not that bad, but fitting it into my schedule with me trying to work and keep up with the house, it's a lot of work.
Are you really hungry for dinner? Because I wonder why taking down so long.
Yeah. Oh. Yes, she is.
And that is thank you. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, we got a lot of burgers on my plate.
You got them out with everybody else's. Spending quality time with Sean is awesome because he never gets like the chance to go out, and so it's just like to actually sit around him and do
Yeah,
family
right now the
things. I
Western
feel like it's
Conference is a
good
little
for
bit
him.
dangerous, so
Like, you know, you have to get it out once in a while.
crazy.
Yeah, I want to do one because that's one.
Yes, because I was trying to get you to start giving some pop, but
Soda's not even in
you know I don't need the pop.
You still get a pop.
I've been trying to help with the diet. I kind of tell the whole house, like, we all need to work on the diet, like, you know, not just him. So, like, to make it easier for him, like, we all need to cut down, like, on the sweets, the sodas, any, like, harsh juices or anything like that. So, I mean, I'm down the diet with him, like, you know? Don't tell me I'm the only one that's going to be eating asparagus. Well, I didn't chop the original, so no eat
You supposed to chop the ends off?
Don't hug me.
Okay, you got it. I mean, it's easy.
Y'all really ain't like my asparagus?
The string already.
That's a part of the diet, y'all.
I get that. It's part of the diet. And I love vegetables. Some of them.
Here, try maybe.
Okay, that sandwich was good, but I'm grief eating. That's what it is, and I need that fucking burger.
Diet and stuff, it's just
So I'm about to blow the $10 I have in my bag
that's what
and
he
go
loves
up to
for
fucking Chicago Subs in my underwear if I have
making
to
it better for him.
get that
So
fucking burger.
hopefully he doesn't just give up and he
AJ, would you do
the
the honors about pay for it?
No, I'll go up and myself.
Asparagus.
So,
Are you done, Mom?
Yes, ma'am.
Like in the position you're in right now, you shouldn't be around anything. Because anything they say will trigger.
I'm white, I'll get away with it.
Once you
Just
get-
tell me just show me which crackheads you want me to get rid of. I'll get rid of the whole fucking lot.
Once again, we don't need you going to jail.
I ain't going to jail.
Immigration is already looking for people.
I ain't going to jail. They gonna catch me.
Yeah, you gonna run, ain't
The
you?
thing about
Never run.
Sicily, since I first talked to you.
All I gotta do is point to any random fool on the street and say they did it.
For him to connect me with
They did it here.
But what you get about paid for, will you do the honors?
No.
It didn't follow through on connecting me with her, but his mom really called me. And
Well,
I
yeah, the guy
just
back
called.
there. Plus, he's doing the show, so.
So I can see what's going on with the dynamic between them.
I love Doctor now. He's a pimp.
Hello? Is that Ronald?
Nah, I know there's something wrong. You call the doctor now and
How
then.
you doing today? I'm doing good. I hear that you're taking
God.
care of Dushan, right? All right. Dushan, tell me that you.
Oh yeah, I gotta put butter spray on my shit for this Saturday.
So does he rely on you to give him everything to eat?
Oh, my shit shot back up again.
What?
So I was
So
at
that's on top of what you
588 a couple of
prepared
days
for him,
ago on my
or
cash. I was
just,
like, okay, that's
when
set
you're not
aside.
there, you
Now I
do
look
that?
at my shit, it's back up to 715.
Okay.
I was like, oh, so I actually do have money I can spend.
Okay, stop shouting. I'm right, across here. This ain't the Gulf of Hazel, okay?
Yes, it is. I gotta jump off of here and swim over to the box, and then doggy pound my way over to your leg.
I won't come anywhere near my legs right now. My ass is still on fire.
I didn't realize
You're
it was
recording yourself.
Yeah, and I didn't even hear what you said anyway.
He said, I said, this isn't the Gulf of Hazel. And he said, yes, it is. I got to swim over there. I got to get to your legs. I said, I won't come anywhere near it. I've still got gas coming out my ass. Send you a picture.
So I still have money I can actually spend. I didn't even realize that.
But they have to have help to do that. They can change if everybody around him is enabling him.
Probably not.
Personally helped him get back on track to follow that diet plan and that medical book that you had sent over previously. I'll keep mentioning it to family and see if they're willing to stop enabling him.
Because everybody around him who's enabling him getting ready to end his life.
Right.
So we need a lot of education for family.
This is about as funny as that one that you sent me them years back that I kept.
So you can have direction to follow.
Guy had no arms, but yet I'm talking about literally had no arms. And wearing this shirt, relaxed, I'm unarmed. And he had no arms.
Wow.
Okay, thank you so much.
Been nice talking to you.
Yeah, what I said, you must get yourself a man who doesn't beat you or run away.
That was some years ago. I got that saved on one of my phones somewhere.
You lost it. You absolutely lost it.
And if you need anything in the call.
Oh, almost an hour away from ending the trade deadline.
I didn't realize I actually had that much money shot back onto my car. Didn't realize that.
But everyone around him, including his nurse, is playing their part in enabling him in the past. Hopefully they are doing that now that there's
You
something.
can give me my flowers for Valentine's
Hopefully
Day.
Yvonne will be able to help get him to.
I'm sorry, man, but I had a
But I
dream.
think
I had a dream that one day all life I could pick that together. I know you showed me like 4 of them last night.
Oh, that's the one. That's the one.
No. Did I right? That's the one. That I'm talking about. You like it? I'm the one that bought it.
Want to see the hilariousness?
Sure.
Okay. So the urn got delivered, right?
Mhm.
It is still out for delivery.
They canceled
Wow.
it.
So that means you get your money back.
I said to AJ last night, I said, Robert's dad's behind this. I'm telling you now, Robert's dad is behind this. Because you know how cheap he was, weren't he, on things? He would literally, if stuff didn't arrive when he was told it was going to arrive, he would call up Amazon or Walmart and demand his money back, then keep the item. So I know damn well this is. I gotta call Robert. I gotta call Robert on this one.
You only got work today?
No, they gave him the week off.
Oh.
Paid from his job.
Oh, paid vacation.
It's not vacation, it's bereavement leave. So
No, it's something. Well, look for him.
And since you really did PT those 2 times, and you never
Then you think gonna want them to bring an obituary in and all that shit.
I don't know.
Like, damn, I done told you my pops died. Y'all want me to bring proof? Like, motherfucker, he dead.
Okay. We send you a nutritionist.
I think he's probably handing Jace back over.
Nothing.
What's hilarious is those places that are like literally when you call them up and say, for argument's sake, I want to cancel this person's service, or I want to cancel, different things in regards to someone passing away, and they're like, well, we need a doctor's letter saying the person's dead, and a bunch of other things. I swear to you, it's like, how do you get all of that literally right away? You don't get the death certificate for weeks. You don't get a whole bunch of other things. And this is the thing, they asked Robert if he wanted an autopsy done on his dad. And then Robert's like, no, I don't think so. And they kept pushing him. They're like, are you sure? Because a lot of families want to know the cause of death. And he's like, my dad had advanced cancer and COVID. I don't need to know more than that.
Right.
Well, a lot of families want to know the exact cause and everything. And eventually his cousin Lisa, who's pretty high up at the VA, walked in the room and she looked around and I just looked at her and I'm like, when you've got that look on your face that's like, we need help. And
to exercise. Okay, well, I'm done with it.
I don't care.
Because I spoke for you, you have an attitude. Did John, so you don't want this?
No, I don't want nothing.
Well, you're not gonna die up in here.
Yeah, you are.
You make a lot of sense.
oh, he's an emotional blackmailer is what he is.
But you were saying?
So Lisa is pretty high up in the VA in regards to medical staff there. And I gave her that look, that look that's like, we need help, and you don't actually say it. And she said she was like, so what's going on? We're trying to find out if they want an autopsy.
Oh, well, I'll answer that person later.
She looked at Robert, and Robert was like, I don't think it's necessary. And she was like, well, no, we know he had cancer, so we're good, thank you. You had, we're good, thank you. Like, really, you could see she went from being Robert's cousin to being in her medical field role. Like, oh, you ain't doing this to my little cousin, my baby cousin, because Robert is the youngest out of the cousins. So he's the baby. He is the baby,
He's not doing anything for himself. So, I don't know. At this point, it's I don't care. It's always I don't care.
Everything come on, everybody's mouth is blaming me like I'm not trying.
Sean, you locked yourself in this predicament. And then everybody's trying to offer you the help that they can.
Everybody's giving their opinions and cussing me out. That's not help.
I'm cussing you out now that you're pissing me off.
No, everybody's pissing me off. Keep telling me about him and ain't doing.
Well, I know clearly you're not exercising.
Well, you ain't losing weight, so you ain't doing nothing.
I don't care if you're not eating every day. You're not exercising either.
From a creepy fan. A fan wanted to take a picture of the lamp. Got too close.
Oh, yeah, I posted that.
As he invaded Liv's personal space, he puts his arm around her. You can see that she is annoyed, possibly scared. But then Liv's boyfriend, Dominic Mysterio, saves her and takes her away.
Well, you had your time to talk to me. And you blew it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's how you got like creepy people like that. If you're taking a picture, that's one thing, but
just stand there.
yeah.
If she says something to you, you know what I mean, or puts her arm on you, she's letting you know it's okay.
Right.
But at some point in time, it's time to go. And if you want to do it, you have to do it. If not, nobody's going to make you. Nobody's going to hold your hand and walk you through it.
you're exactly right. I mean, you make him very comfortable and not going to be motivated to do everything. And that to me
I'm frustrated right now because I want to see him better. He's just giving up. He's just giving up, and I don't like that.
He's not giving up. He's just comfortable with the way he is. And he doesn't see it.
Oh my God, the way it is.
Maybe get off your phone and talk.
Yes, right. I'm being treated like
That's how you got to well, what you're trying to do is to talk to somebody. So take that off and give him one more chance to do that. And then he needs to exercise every day to improve his ability because he's going down.
This is the thing. On Dr. Now's recipes and stuff, he gives you options. It's not like he's saying you've got to stick 100% to a piece of chicken, an egg, and a piece of lettuce. He said this is what you can eat. This is all stuff you can eat. Choose it. Just because you don't like one thing doesn't mean, oh, you got to do the diet. You know damn well if we had his book, I would jazz up that shit that he's got on there.
With gravy.
Some lard. Hit him up.
And little tiny onions dipping in the cream sauce.
see what I can do on my end.
If I can help you, let me know, okay?
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Now.
You'll take care.
You too.
All right.
Right. Are you?
Well, that was productive.
Okay. I want to talk to you later. All right now. I love you. You have a good day. Whew. It's hurtful. It's sad. And at this point, I don't know what else.
And your sick mother is taking care of you.
Because he doesn't even want to do anything for himself. For him not to want to even get the help he needs, it's literally killing me mentally and physically. But at this point, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else I can do to motivate him to get the help. Hey, Ish.
What's going on, turkey nuts?
This is grab the laptop so you get ready for therapy.
Yep, I got you.
So that cousin now was saying I'm probably got to good. I am a little iffy about therapy. Like being pushed out of my comfort zone.
You already been pushed out of your comfort zone.
That's better. I don't want to talk to your therapist. I really want to talk to you, so I'm going to dismiss myself. Alright.
Hi, Sean.
Hi,
How you doing?
I'm alright.
You alright?
Yeah.
Hi.
He's a giant fat ass potato. Sorry.
Call him potato.
I'm sorry, everybody's listening to that, hearing me lose my shit today.
Okay, who was in your family growing up?
My mom and my siblings, that's about it.
Does it notice I've reached the anger side of what Robert's dealing with?
Jail.
It kind of notices, doesn't
Jail,
it?
was he in jail from when you were?
I just chalk it up when you go through your period.
Until
No, that's been
4
over
years
today.
ago.
Holy cow, so he was in jail for most of your childhood and even most of your early adulthood.
Yeah, for 20 years.
Did you have a relationship with him while he was in jail? Did you go visit?
No, not while he was in jail.
Okay. Did you get a stepdad?
No, I'm claiming nobody has my stepdad.
Is that meaningful that you don't claim him? What was there?
No, it's just I didn't really get along with him, and my mom and him wasn't together that long.
What's that about?
Because he used to abuse my mom.
Man, it just get worse for the Bears. Their owner died.
It was.
What, the Bears owner?
Yep.
Wow.
But he lives a long life. He was 102.
Well, yeah, but it's still like, wow.
Right.
Because he's always been it. You know, we hear like owners change and everything, and it's like everything that I've known from what Robert's dad taught me about the bear, and all that. Look, he's always been there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Did you ever get focused on the school part of school? Any learning going on?
Classes that I felt the teachers actually cared about us and actually helped us in.
Okay. How could you tell when a teacher cared
Oh,
about
he
you?
ain't got his glasses
Because
this
they would
time.
sit there and actually explain how to do it and help you.
Yeah, I wonder how generally how people care about you. Because when we first started talking, you seemed kind of suspicious.
No, I just
Had to meet
You
you,
definitely seem a little suspicious.
I'm just not an open person. I'm a quiet person, so
And I heard you kind of stuck at home now.
yeah, I really don't like going anywhere anyways. So I don't know. It's just I'm used to being home. Like
Yeah, I wonder what that means that you don't even want to go out. Yeah,
I feel safe at home, pretty much. Like I feel secure there.
safe from what?
Society. Like I got PTSD too, so
PTSD from
getting shot.
how'd you get shot?
We was kicking it in the house, me and my mom, a couple of friends, and somebody just shot at our house.
Were they trying to shoot you or was it a random thing?
Ain't no telling, it was in a rough neighborhood, so
Where did you get shot?
my hands.
Is that what I'm seeing? There's like scars on your hand?
Yeah, that
It's sort of interesting that there's that you say you're always exactly where you got shot.
yeah.
When we think about
That's why I'm just glad he moves from that neighborhood.
quiet neighborhood. I'm still worried that you're stuck in the house though.
I mean, I don't know. There's not nothing really out there for me to do, really. Boy, it is, but nothing that I'm interested in. No.
No?
Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why it did that. Like went off, and now we're back on live. So I apologize for that. People that's watching on Twitch.
Interested in something or motivated to do it.
What would you want to do if you could get out of the house more?
I mean, I'm not interested in stuff nowadays. It's like I did most of the stuff when I was younger. It's old news to me. So
What do you do with your time?
either watch TV or play my game.
Wow. So did you know a flag that's flown upside down is a sign of distress? Okay. So if a country's in distress or a ship is in distress, they fly their flag upside down. The U.S. State Department in D.C. is flying the flag upside down.
Oh wow.
Go out even outside your room to something?
Or
You only stay in your room.
Because Elon Musk has been trying to get in there and get sensitive information. They get rid of a lot of the jobs in the State Department and everything for no reason, other than Trump putting in his little Christian minions who are radicals and
That's
stuff.
pretty restricted. What does your family say about this, Sean?
I mean, they want me to get out, but there's nothing for me to do. Like, well, it is, but there's nothing I'm interested in.
it's a picture of Jason going after his cake with the spoon.
It sounds like an excuse to me. So what's making you say that you're not interested?
Yeah, I swear, certain people should not be in office.
What's the fear? I sense that there's something.
That means
tripping you up
everybody.
about leaving. What's the fear?
I'm not afraid of
Who's
leaving.
in the office right now?
When's the last time you left your room?
Like 6-7 months ago.
I can't imagine what it's like to be stuck for 7 months in the same room.
I mean, I'm cool with it. It's like I'm comfortable.
Wait a minute, then Jason hear locks off tomorrow.
Yeah.
You have a really small life, but there's a real world. Heck, just in your living room, there's a world, right?
I mean, it's the same. It's nothing.
So you wouldn't be surprised if you walked in there and he's got a mohawk with a blue
I
streak.
know, but okay,
Yeah.
you stepped out of your door.
You would not be surprised,
Stepped out
huh?
of the front porch.
Not at all.
How hard is it to stand up and just walk to the?
Because the question is it actually going to happen?
Don't know.
Super Saiyan God food case.
Okay. And so at least, Tashana, if there's a fire in your apartment, you can get yourself out. Okay. You know, there's a fire in your life. Like,
Yeah, I guess they're gonna
kinda
talk
want
about
you
the
to
Bucks,
think that
the
there's a
Bucks
fire in
after
your
the
life
break,
right now that requires you to get up and move
because people
around.
still
And
believing
I
that
worry that if
they're
you
gonna make
stay in
more
that bed,
moves.
you're gonna,
But it's
that's where
like,
your life's gonna
like
end
who else?
is in that bed.
They might, but it's
And,
thinking
you know, I
like,
can give
who
you
else could they
much
go
more,
for?
but I don't know that I'm confident that you'll do it.
Might bring some to you from Europe.
The homework to get up and walk into
That's
the
a good
living room.
point.
Could you do
That's a
Thank
good
you.
point.
Don't discount us Europeans.
You could.
Oh, I'm not saying that.
We
Could
could
you
play.
do that once a day?
I think they still got a draft rights of a few players, so no.
Do you hear what he's saying? There's nothing I want to do outside. He's like, well, can you get up and at least walk to the door at least once a day if I wanted to?
Would you sit on the patio?
It depends. That's how
It depends on.
You need some sun, you moron.
Just so you have this opportunity right now to change your weight, but even
Just like my doctor be telling me, I need some sun.
we need to get you into action mode, and I think they're going to go together. I don't think you can have one without the other, but I think you're dying where you're at. I think the room that you're in is going to be the end of you if you don't get out of it. And this is the moment, not tomorrow, not 6 months from now, like tonight.
Okay, yeah, let me try to fix this because it seems like it's gonna be dying soon. I don't want that to die too soon.
First thing I need you to do is get up and be on your feet and walk around. The second thing I need you to do is try to plan some meals with your family members. It's really healthy to sit and enjoy a meal with other people. And the third goal is to get outside of the house. Can I get you to commit to even stepping out on that patio just to feel the outside air?
There we go.
Look at a tree, hear a bird. I want you to try that out. See how yes feels compared to no. Yes might feel better. It may feel better to say yes to things than no. You think you can do this?
I think.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I see the discomfort, man, but I'm telling you, you are on the verge of something really big and important, and you can do it.
You know me, I hate going outside.
You really can.
I do it. I don't like
I'm happy.
I just don't like going around
and
people.
I can't wait to hear about how you're doing.
Oh,
You're gonna impress me.
I think we all hate people to a certain extent.
But as you know, I don't sit in bed all day having everybody waiting on me.
Right.
I get shit done. He's irritating me beyond the point. I ain't in the right place to be irritated by annoying people today. Because I will bust that TV and it's taking everything for me not to.
Right.
This is what I want to get for the memory packs. Tell me if you think this is a good idea.
Okay. Ooh.
It's like that, but inside it's got little things of Tic Tacs.
I'm sorry.
Let me show mine. It's a big tub of Tic Tacs, but inside are little tiny ones. Don't you think that'd be good for the memory packs?
You think people will go for it?
Yeah. All right, who's got $20? No? No? All right. I'll go pee now.
Gotta pee. Gotta pee. Gotta pee.
seeing those friends again. It's just
Exactly.
I haven't been
Huh?
there for a while. Since last
Oh.
I didn't hear everything she said.
It's just that I was so used to it. And now it's just like, I don't know, I got a little bit of trust because I don't like, stress myself. But I'm trying to do better with that. Trying to change everything about me. So, right now, today, I'm
Yes,
doing
it might
it very
still not
hard.
answer.
He said he couldn't hear what you
I didn't
said.
hear what you said. I know you were.
Oh, with the carpet.
I knew you said something to me. I just couldn't hear you.
It's just like I like to
Look how
do
this
it on
cleaned
my own
up.
terms, my time, like type thing. Like I
You
don't
know, I
like being
couldn't hear
forced to do
because
stuff.
you.
I mean, if I want to
It
get
sounded
better,
like Barry White, like drowning and everything.
it's
You
something
can
new
hear
to
that.
try. I mean, you gotta start somewhere.
Ready?
I know it's gonna be difficult. I still gotta do it.
Okay, drop. Tell me that didn't come out nicely.
It's clean.
Yeah, that's right. See, it's not.
I'm alright. Yeah. It actually didn't hurt that much, you know what I mean? It was just difficult getting through the door. But once I got past the door, it was cool. This is like the first time.
Yeah, they did get hurt. Stop that.
You'll see how the kitchen rug
I ain't never will call myself.
came out.
I knew I could
Oh,
do it.
okay.
I just had to get it out of my
What?
head.
I was like, okay.
Watch, I'm
That
finna
was
shock
really
you.
nice.
I'm finna shock you. I'm finna
I
call
mean,
you.
damn, he's outside.
He's outside, but he's sitting on the porch.
He's actually outside.
I saw.
Not again.
What?
Y'all just hear us just going in and out, like out of the live.
I mean, damn, he's actually on the porch though.
Breaking news.
Breaking news, he's on the porch.
Aw,
Clippers are traded Terrence Mann and
Bones
Bones
Highland.
Highland to Atlanta Hawks.
Ball down. Just they were saying that's one of the players that Bucks should go for. Although they tried in that championship year, but got in trouble for early tampering.
There ain't no breaking news. The breaking news is he's actually on the porch.
Jokes. They do feel good out here. It feels great to have a win on my face. Actually,
They got it on Amazon.
What, he's on the porch?
No. The Tic Tacs.
That would have been.
No shipping.
That would have been funny if like it's on Amazon. Wait, he on the porch? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a problem coming out here every day or sitting out here coming socializing. Like
It's hard to do stuff.
yeah, that's another thing I gotta do is to get over that and start opening up more.
Yeah.
I mean, doing the
No
little
way
stuff
he's
I've been
saying.
doing is kind of helping. Starting to come off my shell. Yeah, so it's just I gotta get in my head, get out of that protective mode, get out that shell.
Defensive.
Yeah.
Always mess your guards up.
Yeah, start to trust people and actually take their advice. Yeah, you know what I mean? This feels good.
I swear, when like Sports Channel will be doing this, they should limit it commercials. But that's just me.
Breaking news from CNN. A man who refused to leave his home is now outside on his porch.
They ain't gonna do that.
They should.
Why? Nobody ain't gonna care.
Going to the living room, hanging out with my mom. know, catching up.
Damn, he's right. When it comes to food, he'll get his big ass up.
I was just getting there and getting it done and taking my time.
Sammy can move as well, can't he?
Yeah, because food is involved. As AJ said at the beginning of the show.
So far, to my knowledge, Deshaun has only been getting up going to.
You realize something for this whole time we have been watching this? There has not been one way in or one visit to the doctor now at all.
Yeah.
Really? My legs hurt. What are you doing, your sugar? No, it's fine. As I don't know. Black one too. Oh, so you just want to be bright?
No.
How you doing? All right. Have you talked to Dr. now?
No.
If loving McDonald's is wrong, I don't want to be right.
So right now you just working with the nutritionist and the therapist?
Looking like McDonald's.
Physical. Oh, you got a physical therapist now. Oh,
You believe in magic?
Oh, okay. That's not 90% right now. You're physical.
You already had it. Me thinking about all the yes, half price candy after Valentine's Day. Yep, that is true.
Hopefully you can get work out.
But I'm gonna be smart this time.
AJ go come in. I got all this candy, but did you get the milk?
Yeah.
No.
The one thing we actually sent you out for.
Like, I got M&Ms, but did you get the milk?
The one thing we actually sent you out to get, you come back with 2 bags worth of candy. You forgot the one item that we actually asked for.
But that's yeah, that's about my fist. Yeah, your big old hands. That's about your fist size. You want to salt too? Sure.
And then we get the classic excuse that everybody has used in this house. I didn't have enough room
You
for
want
it.
some bread? Okay, you know Mama can have some bread.
Don't carry it too much.
You working on smaller portions of your food now? When you,
Like what had happened was I was gonna go back and get the milk, but I saw the bus coming and I didn't want to miss it. So I ended up leaving.
That's you.
But about the fit, that shit does be happening every time I leave the Bible chapter. Like when I don't have to go to Aldi's or anything like that, I'm outside waiting 18 to 20 minutes for the 56. When I have to go to Aldi's, 5 or 10 minutes away. Or no, 5 or 6 minutes away. Like for instance, when you asked me to get the milk that day,
Yep.
It's been a while since we.
as soon as I was about to swing by all, because every time I leave the Plaza Center, before I even get outside, I check the bus route. Before I even get outside.
That was my first meal.
When you asked me to get milk that day, I looked at the timer, 2 minutes away. Following week, well, I didn't have to get shit 12, 13 minutes.
No, this is the thing. On the weekend when I asked you if you could get milk,
I was already on the bus too at the time.
you said no. You didn't have the money, is what you told me.
Yeah, this I did because I was already on the bus, so I knew the only place I could get milk at would have been the fucking corner store. How much do they want for milk up at the corner store? $4 or $5, which I didn't have.
I had to use my donation money to get it.
Like, that's not a problem for me. It's just, it's different. So
On a normal though, that's what always happens. Like you asked me to get something from Aldi's, like okay, I can do it after I leave out of here. As soon as I set my mind to going to Aldi's, bus is 2-3 minutes away. But then when you don't ask me to get anything, you know, I'm like, you know what, I don't have to get nothing today. Cool. Look at the timer, 12, 13 minutes. Like this week, for instance, I can guarantee you, this Saturday, going to donate. Want to pick up that? Guarantee you, as soon as I look at the damn timer,
There you go.
about time. As soon as I look at that timer after I'm done being DC'd, I can guarantee you 4 or 5 minutes. Knowing I gotta go to office. And then what? And then usually when you even like, okay, I can wait for the next bus. How long is the next bus? Oh yeah, 25 minutes.
Nice to meet you, nice Marvin. You ready to go to your appointment? Well, I don't even have my shoes right now. We can get your shoes. I can help you with that if you want.
Like damn, I'm going to all these to get one fucking item, man. It's like 25 minutes away.
We coming in today. Why don't you go to this?
What's wrong with his ass today now? He was all happy.
Shoes.
He was all happy and chipper just about 5 minutes ago.
Shoes.
Motherfucker, unless you the big show, they ain't gonna find no shoes in your size.
Why is that?
Just go in your damn size. I've been taken to the hospital and nothing but my drawers. You can go without shoes. I've been taken out the rescue mission on a fucking stretcher. Nothing knowing about a damn t-shirt and my pair and a pair of drawers. In the wintertime.
No, she said sometimes so. A day or two. So we get your shoes, then you're down to go. Well, I said I was already planning on going to a doctor when I got my shoes. Alright, man. So that means next
You done had them motherfuckers come all the way over for your ass to complain about some damn shoes.
So I'll see you next week, okay? Good.
I'm sorry, I'd be done with him.
You
What?
lazy fuck.
You'd see me walk straight out that damn door.
What? Wasn't he supposed to go down there to get
He's
his?
supposed to. Doctor now arranged for him to go to a clinic nearby to get weighed, and he won't go because of his shoes.
Oh my God!
Lazy
Just
fuck.
like seeing him and like his situation.
Why are you watching this one? This motherfucker ain't got no chance.
He's sad, he's upset, he's
Guess
He
this is
said, and all he'd have to do is get a pair of Crocs.
yeah.
And Walmart have got their own version.
situation that he's in. And I understand that, and I couldn't imagine it being easy, but he does seem like a good person, and he does seem like he needs help.
And speaking of milk, you know what we forgot to get?
Milk.
Yeah.
Oh, he does get help.
We weren't thinking about it at the time. We were thinking about stocking up so we have food.
I just didn't want to, like, I don't know. I was kind of frustrated.
You know what it is? He likes having people at his beck and call. He likes people doing shit for him.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah.
You doing okay?
Hell no, because he's
Yeah, I'm
too
alright.
lazy to do what he needs to be done.
You made good progress.
Yeah.
You're refusing to go with the transport to the clinic. So,
Yeah.
Because I don't have my shoes yet.
you waiting for your shoes?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you gonna have those shoes?
Sometime soon.
You don't know when?
Either today, tomorrow, or by Monday.
Okay, so if I set up another appointment for local.
That's hilarious about the animal, don't you think?
If I
The
have
what?
my shoes by then, I don't
Oh.
mind.
Okay, well, that'll be great because we need to see your progress and see how much you made. And I hear that you are doing well with your therapy and that you're making progress working with PT. So I'm proud of you for doing all that. Let's give you another week and go to clinic and see what's going on with that. So you can track your weight and run some tests to see how you're doing. And if you make some progress, there may be some option for us to get you to use them in CS, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Sean. Continue doing your therapy and working with PT. Is there anything else we need to provide for you?
No.
All right, so keep up the good work and.
Wanna hear something funny?
Sure.
At 7:59 this morning, I refused delivery because it was cancelled.
All right, Deshaun, if you need anything else,
What?
give me a call, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'll talk to you next week when we get to the clinic, okay?
Some of these people, that's weird.
All right,
Thank you,
bye
Jim.
now.
But not that. I'm just saying, like in general, for them, like, oh, I didn't feel like it, so I just canceled it.
Yeah.
Well, at least you get
Just
your
like
money
this
back.
guy, I didn't feel like going because I ain't got no shoes.
Well, at least you get your money back.
I'll tell you one thing, you ain't getting in with those shoes.
67.
You get a nice chunk of change back then.
Like on the boondocks. Can't get in with them shoes.
I want to get that thing of Tic Tacs so that I've got them for the memory packs because they'll be perfect.
Always wanted to accomplish.
One moment he said he don't want to
You got one.
and now that he see I'm working
You got one.
making progress, all of a sudden he wants to help me
Lock.
do stuff with Peter from.
You can cry all you want. We don't believe in those tears.
You ain't done nothing but cry.
I didn't like that.
Sit and cry. Sit and cry. Sit and cry.
No, he hasn't. This is the first time he's cried. It's like bitch and whine, bitch and whine.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
true. And now nobody wants to take care of you.
My trust issues.
Even though I can do this shit on my own.
Certain state, but outside of my family, my nurse, he's really in my corner.
Well, at least he eating healthy chips.
He's saying aside from his family and his nurse, he's got nobody in his corner.
Oh,
Subway, eat fresh.
yes, yes. It's been too long.
I'm not comfortable going to public without my shoes.
If their prices wasn't so ridiculous.
That too.
If I get my shoes
It's like, how are you gonna end up eating healthy and you jacking up the prices like $12 for like a foot long?
And that's on the cheap end now.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to the $5 football? Whatever happened to those?
They did bring it back, but it was like for like a month.
Yep.
Whatever happened to having a 6-inch for like $4?
You can get one for $3.50.
It's going on 3 months.
Whatever happened to that?
I thought he quit
When they got a few fucking celebrities promoting their shit and they decide, oh yeah, we're gonna jack shit up to like $20.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
And agreed to at least start PT again. But after 1 more
Like, don't y'all remember when y'all had
Hold
Jerry
on.
in them?
he's not picking up any more calls from me.
Yeah, said he hasn't heard from him since.
It looked like he
It's like, don't y'all remember when y'all had Jerry doing y'all shit? When motherfuckers was actually buying Subway like it was the greatest thing ever?
Yeah,
Now y'all gotta-
but Jared was diddling with little kids, so yeah, that didn't turn out too good for him.
But then all of a sudden, y'all got a few basketball players and celebrities promoting y'all shit.
Well,
We're
that's
gonna
because
jack
Jared
it up.
was arrested for messing with little
No,
kids.
I'm saying, like I said before, like y'all get big name celebrities and y'all just jack up the prices on y'all shit. Like, don't y'all remember when y'all first started off, motherfucker?
Well, as long as we got like greedy corporation CEOs
yeah.
and also people that they want a big old raise, prices are always going to go up. And that's funny that some of these people don't even realize that. They're thinking somebody going to say, well, like, they're going to lower down the prices of eggs. Yeah, right.
Because they only want him to get a little better. Multiple members of the family are getting paid to be his caregiver and get to share Deshaun better.
Oh, well, that explains it. Did you hear that?
No.
All of the members of his family were being paid to be his caregivers. That's why they were enabling him. Because as soon as he gets to a point where he can take care of himself, that money would stop.
Wow.
And Mike could tell you it was pretty decent, wasn't it?
$600.
And that was going back 4 or 5 years. You know, it'd be more now.
If nothing changes, I'm always hopeful that the
Look how much of a tax return I got that year.
Yeah.
they wake up and start to make the changes they need to save their life before it's too late. That's what I will keep hoping for Deshaun. But I think in this case, with everything I have seen from him, I think it's very unlikely that's going to happen.
I agree.
Next thing you know, they'll say, rest in peace to whatever his name is. Oh, guess not.
All right. What else did we miss?
I don't know. Usually,
Spider-Man and
usually every show I watch, I caught up on already. Customer Wars I caught up on. Neighborhood Wars I caught up on. Cobra Kai I caught up on. That was last week though. There's one more episode left for Cobra Kai, but it's not going to premiere until like a week from now. And it's the final episode.
Yeah, you find something.
I caught up on
You can
Road.
put your show on there that you're doing on there, so people can listen to the final half of it.
I caught up on Road Report. Yeah, I got that. I caught up on all
However,
my
turn
shit.
volume down because I have to crank it up for the other one.
Yeah, look what just happened to be there. Continue. That's all the shit I watched.
Yep.
I feel like it's getting worse.
What? Because it's a spot. It's got to get ahead.
And it's in a bad spot too. It's like right under that fold.
What a bump.
It's got a spot.
Ooh.
It's like right under the fold of where my ear is. I can't really see it all that well. She spotted it. I just know it was here.
Get it? I spotted it. Ah!
And then, of course, we have Marc Gasol went north of the border. Grizzlies to Raptors helped anchor the Toronto defense on their way to their first championship. How about Aaron Gordon? Went from Orlando to Denver in 2021 was the key defensive piece for the Nuggets.
2 years later.
That's right. I'm on Bob's side, baby. All right. Well, Andrew Wiggins was moved at the 2020 deadline from the Wolves to the Warriors. Was key in helping them win in 2022, as Bob knows well, and now he's on the move again.
Well, didn't paper? We did some moves in the trade deadline of 2021 and won the championship. I swear, Milwaukee gets no respect.
Is there one team that you think is just a move away, one move away, right this second from being in that championship conversation?
I do. And this is a team we don't talk about a lot, but they always.
All right, let me go finish this sewing. Where did I put my charger?
All-star NBA.
My phone is charging.
The Memphis Grizzlies are really. It seems like again.
Okay. Did anyone see where I threw my charger?
I found a cord and
Okay,
I found a
why
bump.
is this on the floor? Please put this back over the back of my chair.
Oh, it's your chair now.
It's always been my chair.
I thought this was the family's chair. I didn't
No,
know it was
that
just
is
your chair.
my chair.
Considering you hardly ever sit in it.
You'll never be around when I do sit in it. All right, where is the charger? Okay. So put that on the back of my chair, please. Swear white people.
What white people?
You.
He ain't even white.
His white side came through. His father's white.
A motherfucker I haven't seen since I was 3 or 4. I don't even count.
Yeah, guys.
You saying no if it's about winning the time? I mean, like Kirk said, that's the most important position in the league. Those long, wiry Swiss guys that can switch pick and rolls and guard multiple positions.
Was that earlier? So still nothing new.
In the finals, ain't nobody running no plays you ain't never seen. Can you stop? You need guys like that.
Memphis has been trying so hard. We have 20 minutes. Maybe we'll do a deal. They were trying to get Dorian Finney-Smith. They tried to get Kim
You forget I don't have you.
They tried to get Jimmy Butler. They had a trade construction that I think the Heat would have gone for Jimmy Butler. Jimmy said he wanted right there. Bob says that they tried for Kevin Durant.
Well, okay. I mean, I heard.
For the 3 or 4 pairs of pajama bottoms I got, only got like what? I think one that actually has pockets on it.
I forget one thing. I forgot to go to freaking Bleacher Report.
This is not going to be a good speech here. This is going to be a popular answer. I think Oklahoma City. And that's a sign of respect. I think you get a Cam Johnson type player because the only flaw for them, they don't have one. That's it. Between being a team that can shoot in the regular season and a team that can shoot in the playoffs.
You know, everybody done their moves, early and stuff like that, but I'm sorry, but this trade deadlines right now looks like it's a little bit slower than normal. Since some people, done their deals early.
They've got guys that can make threes chip open, but then they have guys that can make the three with no space in a big moment, and that's the only thing
Let's see.
Yeah, so they did make a major acquisition today of a 70-foot one center. Yeah, they're getting Kenny back.
Trade plus Atlanta belongs to. Why are you talking about Atlanta? Yeah, it has nothing to do with us. Oh yeah, these NBA rumors. I'm sorry.
Can't believe you always need more, and that was what he talked about when he got Marc Gasol to add to Kawhi Leonard. I think what the Thunder believe is that their timeline is so.
The Lakers are acquiring Cody Sadler with a part of a non-tax mid-level exception.
You just don't bring up losing championship.
They do it. Like they know that they have the time frame, but they know they can actually win it now. Even when I was with the Celtics, we had already won 58 games before we went out and got PJ Brown last minute to add to the roster in the late addition of Sam Cassell, right? Because you want to go into the postseason, especially when you're making a title run with as much depth as you possibly can. Yeah. All 12 guys capable of getting it.
This is really the Abrams award. I know it's kind of a bummer to talk about Abrams on deadline day. The Thunder have to pay all these guys. Yeah. They have to pay Shea. They have to pay Chet. They have to, they've already extended out to That's right. They got to pay the other Williams. And so it's got to be careful. They can't bring in a guy that totally, handcuffs them. So they have to balance. It wasn't a thing that we were talking about OKC needing to make moves to make salaries more. Do you remember that? And now all of a sudden they are that team. I think about a week ago, well, less. As soon as the Lakers acquired Luka Doncic, that was sort of the conversation. Okay, maybe the Lakers are just a move away. And then they went out and got Mark Williams. We've been asking for them to do that. Where do you see them and their run here that long?
Yeah, their defense wasn't great with Anthony Davis. I think it was one of the best defenders in the league, top five. Yes. And Mark Williams, as good as he's been as a young player, that rim protection, and you guys talked about it, he is long and he is big, but he has not shown ability yet to protect the rim, which is fine.
Oh, okay. Something from Michael Redd was, I guess, talk about the Chris Middleton situation. He goes, I remember the night of my retirement ceremony, walking into the Bucks training room and seeing Chris laying on the table. He was wearing 22, my number for over a decade in Milwaukee. He says, Do you know who wore that jersey? Middleton said, Yes, sir. He replied humbly. Michael Redd says, Make sure you represent that jersey well. He challenged him. And of course, the rest of it and stuff was history.
Well, in the last 11 games, the Lakers have been about third in defensive rating. So losing Anthony Davis might have set him back a little bit. But what I will say is, we all know that Luka's at his best with vertical spacing. Yeah. And defense love to overreact. All he needs to go is 2 rounds, and this guy starts searching and opens up the floor and starts to spray threes. Is he the best defender? Hell no. Right. But what we do understand is defense is 5 guys on the string. Shrink the elbows, rotate, pull the trigger, and everybody.
Since they end up getting rid of a forward that they could have used for like backup for but then again you got Torian Prince if you don't use him as a backup like 3. And you already got your backup 4 and 5 already. It's like what else can they do? But if they can end up doing something with him like less than 10 minutes away, who knows? We're probably going to stay on this for like another half hour, and because they probably like count the moves that have been done like the last second, so that's possible. So Bucks and them doing like another move. I don't know who, but then again, you still got Montreal Beauchamp that you said you had no faith in, and decided, what, we'll try to send him to a team. They haven't done that yet because I think ain't nobody want to take him. I think him and Pat Connaughton, like nobody don't want to take him. Although, you know, he has a player option. So if he stays, he's probably most likely going to take that player option. And I think Bobby Portis will too. And at least LeBron James be back in his position. Well, Luka Doncic should not be a point guard. Shooting off the bench. So I'll be right back, guys.
LeBron James and company have been saying for a little bit, and now with Rookie here, all of a sudden those moves are being made.
Coach has he's got the great process. You like that starting line because there's not a lot of shooting. I'm not saying Luka can't shoot, LeBron can't, but I know Vanderbilt and Martin they take big shots and space or not many, nobody. No, I'm just asking like. Okay, well, one thing I will say is this. I've been watching JJ Redick all season long. Right now, because I've been wanting to see what the hell he's going to do. He can play for what he has done, especially unlocking a lot of these players in that offensive system. He's getting better. Defensively, but again, you got a great defensive minded coach. Last week's spot play record, offense in and out. Again, man, this Lakers team is going to be hard. Are they going to?
Okay, I'm back.
I mean, to me, right now, their ceiling is the conference finals. And that's not a bad sign. Very capable. I agree with her. They're very capable of
Oh, I forgot one thing. Hold on. Oh crap.
That's why look, I will say, look, I think they may be trying to say, will they complement each other perfectly? Will they complement each other perfectly? That's not a knock. But do they play together? Yeah. I mean, that's the same thing with LeBron. Yeah. I mean, LeBron James and Dwayne Wade, that's right. LeBron and Ron, and they had to work it out, and they figured it out. So it's been LeBron and Ron.
This was Luka on the court yesterday at coaches practice for the first time. We're certainly keeping an eye on that. But my friends, you see the clock on the TV. We're just over 7 minutes away now from the trade deadline. We're really getting right down to it here. There's only a couple of minutes left for teams. In these last couple of minutes, Bob, I mean, are you on the phone at all?
Play basketball. Busy right now. That's what you work for. You're coming right now. It's not great, but you're selling assets for your you got to get something done. So
You're Tampa, you're chilling, you're Denver, you're chilling,
Less than 7 minutes left. Let's see what happens. Surprised nobody hasn't been chatting on here. I know there's some of y'all that just want to listen, but I mean, at least chat about it. Like, you may have a team that probably just made a move or about to make a move. So, you know, talk about that. Oh, wow. Pistons acquired Dennis Schroeder in the trade from Jazz. I wonder what the Jazz gave up. Maybe NBA News on Bleacher Report will have something on that. Well, pitcher's gonna need like a needle mover just to you know, trying to move them up the hump because right now I think they're the 6th seed right now. So yeah, Detroit is really moving up. Wait a minute. I don't know how. Okay, this was like not that long ago. Bob Myers, former War GM, just revealed on ESPN that the Grizzlies are trying to trade for Kevin Durant. I think you're probably gonna end up giving up more than that if you're trying to get Kevin Durant. It just all depends what Memphis is gonna give up for him.
Yeah, and for Ben Simmons, let's see. The buyout is not done as far as I know yet, but Cleveland and Houston are two situations for Ben Simmons.
That's the thing. Nobody doesn't want Ben Simmons. Unless you're willing like to work with him in the process of, this coming season or something like that.
And a 2025 first-round pick to the Washington Wizards. Multi-team deal sends 2 second rounds to Memphis.
So that's
No.
salary dump trade, which I know you may say, why are they dumping salary for the beginning this year? That is to get Marcus Smart off of their books, have him go into the future so that they can renegotiate and get Jared Jackson to be contract this summer. It's not exciting.
I need to have ESPN open. Wait, Memphis Grizzlies are trading Marcus Smart in 2025 first round pick to the Wizards. Oh, it's a multi-team trade that sends 2 second round picks to Memphis. So who's the other two?
Trade deadline, and there are still things again. A lot of this will likely be around the edges, but this week has been shocking, so I'm not putting anything past these last couple of minutes here. You were asking, is there a team you think?
So the question is like, who's the other teams? I know the Bucks would be happy, trying to get some. Where's it? They messed up. Wizards trading Marcus Smart to Wizards. Somebody's getting fired. They should have said Grizzlies trading Marcus Smart to the Wizards, not Wizards trading Marcus Smart to the Wizards. Breaking news.
Believe that the Phoenix Suns have informed all interested teams they are not moving Kevin Durant. Obviously, the Warriors started this all off with their pursuit of Kevin Durant last week. There was some level of an engagement, and several more teams called today. But the Suns made a trade today, traded away Yusuf Nurkic, brought in a couple of potential role players. They want to see how this team looks for the second half of the season. Kevin Durant did not expect his name to be in any trade rumors. He has not requested a trade out of Phoenix this season, from my understanding, and was blindsided by even being involved in any conversation.
Yeah, even being like mentioned.
Evaluation of this team if they're not able to turn it around by the offseason.
Shams, thank you so very much. So after all of those conversations, Kevin Durant will remain in Phoenix.
Less than 2 minutes.
Stopping by once again, Bob. What is a full evaluation? What is that?
I mean, first of all, that's not what we want to hear. With 1 minute, Shams is ready to go. I'm sure he just heard that. So we did break the news. So Phoenix alerted the league with 2 minutes to go on the clock. We are not. Okay, yeah, that's what that means.
Baby, come here. Come sit down. Well, yeah, they're due to go. So be right back. Those like a minute away from trade deadline, and I guess we'll hear things afterwards. Let me get a little missy. Daisy.
And then at the end of the season, I guess there's still going to be one thing that he'll know how they finished, and if it didn't work, hopefully he can say, try, now let's do this together. I think that's the point. It's such a rough couple of days for the Suns. When instead Jimmy Butler, instead Kevin Durant, swap out Nurkic package for you and a spelling sheet and a section like that. I can help them right now and improve their team.
But really, how are they going to get Jimmy Butler without doing that?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like really, even the idea that the top, okay,
They
whatever.
believed they could do it. They were wrong. They believed they could do it and they couldn't. And then they thought, okay, well maybe we can get KD. They couldn't. The Valanciunas traded pass. They couldn't. Now they're talking about full evaluations at the end of the season.
Yeah, let's just take
And
off.
now we have 5, 4, 3, 2. My friends, the 2025 NBA trade deadline, it has come and it has gone. I think we can all take a step back for just 1 second here and say, oh, this was a wild ride. Who saw Luka Doncic being traded to the Los Angeles Lakers when this week began? AD being on his way to the Dallas Mavericks, De'Aaron Fox heading to San Antonio, and maybe somehow the most shocking of all in some ways was that now we are going to be having this conversation, to your point, for the next 6 months about what's going to happen with Kevin Durant, because his name was not even close to the tip of anybody's tongue a week and a half ago, and now there's going to be a full reevaluation for the rest of the season, and it's going to be an uphill battle for them.
They've also got a difficult schedule, very difficult schedule coming up. Let's just see what happens with the Suns in these next few weeks. Talk about needing leadership.
Well, first of all, who's going to call the company Jesus? Because I was just going to say, there's one that's me. What would you guys do? I'm not what, just tell me. No, ain't nothing changing. Sean said if something changes. Yeah, no, but ain't nothing changing. They're going to have that. Well, what I'm saying is, you got to have one of them uncomfortable conversations that say, hey, look, we need to ride this out for the rest of the season. This is our role. Don't get into the whole side of, was you in the one in the office pushing for me to get traded? You know it already, right? So now you got to make sure you have Bradley Beal feel as comfortable as you possibly can, right? Like, hey man, look, the trust is broken. How do you get through the rest of the season? Listen, we're conversation. It's a conversation all through it. Just play conversation. Okay, no, that's coach. And you see the players like, and I point at the coach's locker room and say, he can't help us. Okay. It's on us. Yeah. He can't help us. Everything that's got to be fixed with this team got to start with his locker room. Right. And it's got to start with me, him, and him, the other two guys. And when do those meetings work and when do they count? It always works. Because if you ain't gonna listen, then it might not be the place for you. Yeah, so you were always on teams where they could hear that. And if you're a guy who's demanded that respect and brings it every day, your team ain't gonna follow and they gonna listen. So they're not getting. Well, but the problem, this is important part about this whole situation. Again, we're not dealing with a young ball player. We're dealing with grown men, right? And guess what? Seasoned vets. The crazy thing you said is, who was the dog that leader in Boston? And in Miami, it was me and Posey. Guess who's assistant coach in Phoenix? Yeah, James Posey.
Well, I will say this, the turnaround that Shams is talking about, they're going to try to do that against the backdrop of moving some of the hardest recruiting schedule in the NBA. I do want to bring in my good sis, Shanae Obubake, who is also here in our studios with our reporters here. How is the league digesting all of this, Shanae?
Well, to me, everything that you're saying from a player perspective, when this started, honestly, with Los Angeles Lakers and Dallas Mavericks, everyone realized you're not safe, but then you have this reality check where you think maybe Kevin Durant, someone who was perennially considered a top player in the NBA. Myself, after making a hard decision to come to Phoenix, it's a little confusing. You said earlier today that locker room was, did you use the word toxic?
Yeah, there's been that way for a while.
How do you think this looks moving forward for you?
I don't know. I mean, I think it's hard to go back. I mean, look, you're professionals. You're all making a lot of money. You've got to figure it out. But if you said so many times over the past few years on this side, talking about players who got traded after they asked for trade. But Kevin Durant didn't ask for a trade. Kevin Durant has asked for trade in the past. He didn't ask for a trade. Anthony Davis didn't ask for a trade. Luka Doncic didn't ask for a trade. So this feels different to me. Like, very rarely do you see players of this caliber discuss in real trade conversations that they did not initiate. Because they change the CBA in such a way that there's not really free agency where big stars move it. Kevin Durant was probably the last big star who moved in free agency. But every message Kevin Durant had sent, he didn't want to go back to the Warriors. His boss said he didn't want to go to the Lakers. He was happy to Phoenix. And now the biggest question going forward is he still happy to Phoenix? What happens the rest of the season? How do Mike Moody hold their control in the locker room? They have an assistant coach there, David Fizdale, who's pretty good at that. But that's going to be the story of the second half.
David, Mark, you're really Lakers are top performer, up to 27 points per game. Devin Booker is a consistent piece. But how important do you think it is for them to try to right this ship as the season goes on?
James Wiseman to the Raptors. Huh. Probably a stupid move that the Pacers has done.
Because they felt like this could have been a great place for him to finish his career, finish his legacy. If you look at Kevin's career, to me, the Warriors is where obviously he had the most success. He won a championship there, right? Things are ugly in OKC. Does he ever get his jersey retired there? Does he want to? Does he want to fix it there? Brooklyn.
Now the guy want to come over here?
Amazon?
I think so.
Making that a relationship.
Solidified his legacy with the Warriors, his jersey retired. And I feel like if he would have came back this time, instead of the Warriors saving him, he would have been their savior. The fans were never behind how he wanted them to be when he played there. It was always, you're not going to compete with Steph, but he didn't feel like he got the love that he wanted. And I'd love to hear Bob talk about it. But I think if he would have came back, like, he missed an amazing opportunity.
You know, in the Chase Center, you know, they put in a big picture of him. Like they have welcomed him back every single time. And it didn't happen until.
Were you expecting something today? Mike? Okay.
I do think that when you think about Kevin Durant, his legacy, there's some criticisms that are unfair. He made a decision that was very controversial, leaving Oklahoma City, going to Golden State, then going to Brooklyn, and then I did sentimentally think that going to Golden State in his dire time that he would have been more but at the end of the day, he's the one who wants to determine his legacy. And I think those 4 stops, he probably looked at Phoenix and said, hey, this is where I envision my future being. And we've seen things change on a dime when it comes to the deadline.
I don't have any close to that. His last season there, it was miserable. Hey, sometimes you don't want to
Maybe Bleacher Report will be.
Sometimes that lingers.
Darn remote.
Well, the good thing he's like 20 feet away from us. Don't you back you will go.
I think speaks for many when he says, you know what, I'm a survivor here. I made it past another trade deadline.
I don't think there was any chance of trading him. They wanted to sign him.
Trading Wiseman gives Indiana flexibility below the tax. There were 147K below the prior to the trade, and trade Wiseman contract. The Pacers now have an open roster spot.
Chipotle's based beef barbacoa might be her best kept secret. Slow cooked, responsibly raised, seasoned with garlic.
Dang, James Wiseman just hasn't been no luck.
Chipotle's braised beef barbacoa. If you know, you know.
Oh, they also giving Toronto cash. Oh, they'll be aggressive in the buyout market. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too. What the Raptors are doing. As part of the trade, Sacramento sending Alex Lynn, Kobe Jones, their 2028 second to Memphis for Jake Rivera. So that's 3 teams. There's a 4th. When you said multi, that's more than 3. There's like another thing too. It's like, whoa, watch. Like what the Wizards are doing. Oh, wait a minute. Here's a move. Wow, we're getting the young guy. The Clippers are trading Kevin Porter Jr. to the Bucks for Majon Beauchamp. So, okay, so they got another wing. So that's some news. So like people were saying, the Bucks weren't done trading, and yeah, they pulled out a decent one, Kevin Porter Jr. Although he had his troublings in the past, but seems like he was doing okay when he was with the Clippers. So who knows what role they're gonna put him in? Because I know he's like a like guard, like he can play shooting guard and he can play the small forward as well. So yeah, and yep, it's been reported. Clippers are sending Kevin Porter Jr. to the Milwaukee Bucks for Majon Beauchamp. So yep, they're saying it on here. Which probably they ain't gonna talk about because they ain't that much of a move. But then again, it gives Majon Beauchamp like close to his hometown of Seattle, and plus, I guess they the Bucks didn't see, well, I would say higher management didn't see any potential in Majon Beauchamp, although some of us did. But I guess like some of us was like really impatient with how he is. But I guess if you can get somebody like Kevin Porter Jr., it'll be interesting. They probably ain't gonna talk about the big trades. Yeah, they really talking. Yeah, they really talking about it more. I should check out NBA TV. But with the Grizzlies trading like Marcus Smart when with the Wizards, Kings, and there's got to be one more team that's involved, but we don't know who. I really don't get why the Hornets end up getting rid of Mark Williams. I really don't. Oh, they think they probably will move PJ Washington to the small forward. Well, it kind of makes sense. And you got a decent bench too, Dallas. So that's pretty like we said, we're gonna stay on a little bit longer. At least we know one move that the Bucks had did, this time, but probably other moves probably have been complete, but they ain't gonna, show them until, the last, second. But yeah, Kevin Porter Jr. to Milwaukee Bucks. I think he's like another 3 and D also too. So you know what? Maybe look at this. Okay. As I got figured, yeah, they did. He is listed as a guard, but like I said, we know like his troubles in the past and stuff like that. This is his stats from this season so far with the Clippers. 9 points a game, 3.6. Well, I might say 4 rebounds and 3 assists. Field goal is 42.3% from the field. And I think it's okay. He can play multiple positions. He's 6'4", 203. Can play the point, can play the shooting guard, and can at times play the small forward. Something they doing with Pat Connaughton. But just wanted to look at his stats. So okay, his career stats: 14 points a game, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 43% from the field and must have 35% from three and 72% from the free throw. So yeah, this show is
I'm really fascinated by the Dallas Mavericks. I truly am. Because everyone's in their feelings back home in Texas. So many of my fans.
well, he had one good game against Toronto. He had 17 points, one steal, 5 assists, and 7 rebounds.
And I know the words from GM Nico Harrison was win now. And a lot of people think that maybe our chances aren't as good without Luka. But there's
Oh, he's 24, so he is kind of young. Okay.
believe that they can still compete. To me, to see
Let's see. Of course, you know he started with Cleveland and went to Houston for 3 seasons. Then you know he got in that trouble, so he wasn't in the lead last year. So, oh wow, his numbers ain't really that bad. You know, first season with Cleveland, he only had 10 points a game, 3 rebounds, nearly 1 steal, and 2 assists. And I think that his highest ceiling was his third season with the Houston, but his fourth season overall. Kobe lived over 19 points a game, 1 steal, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. So you know, interesting. And then again, you know, they're not really. Oh, okay. So they have him as a point guard for Houston his final like 2 years there. Otherwise, he was playing, you know, the small forward when he was in Cleveland, then shooting guard, then starting to be a point guard for Houston. Yeah, and Clippers, you know, they list him as a shooting guard, and I already said like his numbers. And yeah, he only playing, you know, like 20 minutes a game. I think he probably can do like a little bit better than that. Well, we'll see what the Bucks do. Cause yeah, like I said, they got another guy that can play multiple positions, like you know, 3 and D. So that's cool. Um,
I've seen Luka do that multiple times already, where he has taken his team, which I felt was the underdog, and carried
okay,
them.
let's go to the NBA. Maybe they got some more updated stuff.
AD is not showing that. He was awesome in the 2020 finals with Ron and AD. So he has a capability, but that's why Jimmy is so valuable. I've seen Jimmy Butler do that multiple times. That's why do you risk money and all this stuff on a 35 goes to Butler because he can do that. Luka has that rare ability. I would say 7 games of Luka really divides up.
So if you're saying that, then I think it's worth peeling back the question that we've asked.
Wait a minute. I can go to
why
not tr-
was it that Dallas decided that
they probably didn't update their transactions, but just something to look for.
you understand? Just because you don't agree,
I know why they say. I know why they were frustrated with him. I don't know why they felt the need to trade him.
so they were frustrated with him because
Yeah, just like I said, they I kind of feared they didn't, you know, update it, but go back to the NBA and let's click on trade deadline.
Doesn't mean they're right.
They know him better than we do.
you like it.
I like him better than we do. But they looked at him and said,
Yeah, but it kind of sucks, you know, they still repeating about the, you know, same thing. It seems like they're more focused on the West, of course. And well, you know, ESPN is in not trade machine, no, because their trade machine is not accurate.
has an idea of what's going on around there as a coach. And so, of the powers that be, they looked at each other and said, we don't think you can get us there. Yeah, I'm not saying that.
Man, yeah. But ESPN's reporting, they really suck.
7 a.m. and worked out and was in the weight room and on the training table. And by the time practice started at 9, our best player was in full sweat. That's why we were so
Yeah, but some of these trades that have been done today has been insane.
not working out, not practicing.
like I said, some of the stuff was gonna be built up, like the last minute, and
These guys are leading by example, and also they're all able to make mistakes. Look at Anthony Edwards. Yo, I don't know how to deal with double teams, but I'm gonna tell you that. But I'm gonna still work on my game, and I'm gonna still show up. Look at Shea Gilgeous Alexander. He doesn't
okay.
take lightly, but you can see how he approaches the game. He picks up the best in others. Look at LeBron
I'm just
James.
trying to figure out
When
with
he
the
gets faced with
like
one on one
Grizzlies
situations,
trade, like
he
who's the
doesn't take
fourth
that lightly.
team?
I think LeBron's had maybe 3 or 4 people get this move to figure things out. And I feel like maybe the Dallas Mavericks said, you know what? We've given you time to see if this can work out. It's mind-boggling that they get to the NBA Finals and think that this can
Okay,
work
yeah,
out.
more information on the Bucks and Clippers trade. Beauchamp also had his fourth-year team option decline, which the Bucks did do earlier this year. Well, earlier this season, I should say. The maximum the Clippers could sign him for as a free agent is 4.8 million. So that's if they, decide, if they want to keep him, they could do that. And after, let's see, Kevin Porter Jr. Is making less than Beauchamp, and he has a player option in. They're saying in 2020. Okay, this year he had a player option of 2.5 million. So depending, how the Bucks would do, could be something that could be something in the works. But in the note that 129.245 that's mainly like 129,245 trade bonus for Porter Jr. I guess for this trade.
I feel like because they said we don't want you in the foreseeable future or the future of our franchise, we assume that you'll never be that guy. That's the beauty of basketball.
Like I said, although
He has the ability to rewrite his story.
Clippers may got a little bit better of a deal because they'll be off the Mochamp books in free agency. But like the thing with that, as they mentioned that Mochamp only get the high for the Clippers as high as 4.8 million. So either he's gonna take that or he's trying to go somewhere else where he can get like a or he can try to get a better offer. You never know. Like, believe me, I don't want I didn't want Monja Beauchamp to go, but business wise, I guess that's what they had to do.
I've seen a lot of proposals, but I feel like what Clayton did, Clayton wanted to invite and much of Prom asked if we could help.
Yeah, not surprised the Nuggets made no moves during the trade deadline. They needed something, but they didn't do anything. Okay, we already knew about that Wiseman situation. Uh, let's see. I know if I look up the Fanspo, the trade machine, that they probably ain't gonna have everything like updated because all this is coming in too fast for them. So they probably ain't gonna have it updated for like the next few days. Um,
Call or visit EmpireToday.com and get the home floor painting. It really is better at home.
Looks like you're getting $3,200 refund. That's fantastic.
yeah, like I said, they didn't update everything yet. They can do that roster, like I said, with that roster spot. They can actually sign, you know, Ryan Rollins for that final 15 spot, and they can use that two-way player spot to sign somebody. So hopefully they'll be smart enough, like go for a another big that they can probably use like back and forth, but they probably ain't gonna use them in the playoffs. But at least they had that opportunity to, to do that. Well, Leon Robbins is, yeah, he's still young. So let's see. Clippers, and let's add the Spurs on here. Let's just say they did that. Or who knows what
Thursday, March 6th, we have a possible hostage situation. There's nobody here. Is back. Something's not right. Let's right about it. As its most intense season yet continues.
let's see, where is he?
And it looks like he took Maddie with him.
Bucks 10, where's they updated the traders from yesterday, so let's see. Where is there go Bochum. See Sam to the Clippers. Oh yeah, the Spurs will be okay. They'll still be well, there won't be in the first apron, so that's one good thing. Should be okay. Yep. So we after the Bucks like did all that. Oh wow, actually getting Kevin Porter Jr. will increase their offense a bit, and they got him in the +1 in wins, but although they would have to give up more minutes. For the Clippers, they'll be a little bit better in offense, but a little bit bad in defense. With the Spurs, getting Patrick Baldwin Jr. from the Bucks, their win column won't change. They will be giving up a little bit over 4 minutes. A little bit better on offense, but a little bit better on defense. Let's see. But forget this. Recently traded things, so that really doesn't count. Let's see. Your under allowable income amount by 250,000. That's Spurs. Yeah, that's Spurs. Then Clippers are under allowable income amount of 4 million. I would say like almost 5 million. Same thing with the Bucks. Their allowance income amount by 5 million. So oncoming, let's see, mid-level exception use is 2 million. Was the amount that they bring it in. So that's their whole that minimum salary exception. So yeah, they still under 5 million of although they still in the first apron, but at least there are like a little over 4 million under the second apron and only 6.5 million over that first apron. But yeah, that all works out. Let's see.
When you hear something like what O just said, how do you move forward as a team?
Yeah, you play basketball. You get the money, you play basketball. Everybody's gonna have a different opinion. I want to go back. I believe it was Artist Gilmore. And he got the trade deadline used to be on Christmas Day. And I believe he was in Chicago. He was a beloved player. And I think when all of that happened on Christmas Day, they moved it up. They moved it later. So
Oh, I got him today at 5 o'clock.
I do agree with Steve.
Uh-oh.
Cautious with my respect him so much. He's been
Oh, that's next week. I'm sorry.
to me in
Why am I
certain
looking at
sense.
this week? That's next week.
I think it is a little cowardice, in my opinion, to say we should move it to the deadline so we don't have to talk to
Okay,
these
good,
players.
good, good, good. Because I was about to say I know I only got like one interview today.
I also agree that you should have to look these players in their faces. When players have to sign, when they sign a
I know, but some of the like YouTube media will probably will talk more about that
the All-Star
Bucks
break, are you
trade.
trade them in season, right? Are you trade them without having to have them in an organization or in the arena or in the gym? That's part of it. Do I agree that there should
Here
be
we
a
go
little bit more
again.
time for
Worst
players to
deadline
adjust their
ever
lives and not have to get on the limit?
by
Yes,
Barrett.
we would all like everything to be comfortable and perfect. But at the end of the day, all of us, and I've been traded, Yuki was fortunate enough, he wasn't traded. Murray has been traded. I'm not even sure.
It's like nobody can be positive for what the Bucks have to do, and
Win a championship, you
like bunch of spoiled crybabies.
right after he went to the
Of
NBA
course, I'm like
win
one of the
championship.
many. We want to see them win at least some more championships or be like a dynasty. That's like the picture we dream, but there's some things and loopholes business wise in the NBA that that's not going to happen. It's like they could have kept PJ Tucker, but they didn't want to spend the money, and plus he didn't want to be here because it's cold, so he didn't want to do that. Some of the young guys that they got during the after the trade deadline, they didn't keep, but they kept the rest of the core. But then again, Jeff T, who Jeff T, not a big deal, but they tried to make it work with their big core, and maybe they would have won another NBA Finals in 2022, maybe. But the past two seasons, with Drew Holiday not showing up and not good enough to be that third option, then of course you got Chris Middleton that's like always hurt, but in the playoffs, whatever with him in the playoffs. But the issue is like after he had that ankle surgery, he's not going to be the same, and it's proven that. Like, because if people pull him out as this like great player, he would have got us out of the first round the past two seasons, but he didn't. Or okay, if it was just all him and like him and Dame, and like seems like them two wasn't like enough to push us like over the first round. But I know we've been on here a little bit longer, but we're gonna end this in a bit. But I'm gonna listen to Barrett crying once again. Only reason he said the worst deadline ever because Chris Middleton got traded. Go ahead and let's hear him cry.
Coming off an ACL injury, a strained MCL, Sam Presti gave me $36 million. I had to put it on the floor, but everybody don't go through that. But it is a real thing, and we come on here, we talk about it, we do our job. But people have to relocate. Yes. It's got to be, and it's not. You don't have 2 weeks. You don't have 2 weeks. You may have kids that are in school. You know, except to drop them for down. I know people be like, oh, this part of it. Nah, people are still here. You're inside of it. You're inside of it. And it's something that I go by, whether it's basketball. Look me in my eyes and say it to my face, and whether I like it or not, I always respect it. And I think that's what it is coming down to respect. We've fought for these coaches. We've shared love.
It won't happen.
Won together. As a man, just look in my eye and tell me what it is. And I always respect it.
You know what's interesting? We all know the moment we stop playing high school.
How do you know?
Like the first lesson you learn when you become pro. It's a business.
I just read everybody his status.
All sides of the business. I do think, as someone who's watched not only the NBA but also the WNBA, have trades, have free agency. What's fascinating is the fact that this was different. Like there was a point the last, let's say 10 or 15 years, where we talk about player empowerment, where players, in some ways, their brands are bigger than the teams are.
That is not a red flag.
Right? No matter
to Los Angeles, while that might be better in the long term, the fact that you know your power on the floor, but in some ways it was denied at the highest of levels.
No, Denver had the worst because they didn't do anything.
About the locker room being potentially unstable moving forward. I think this situation was different, and it's not different in the bad. I always feel like you want to go in the middle, right? Play power. Now we have GMs making power moves, finding that equilibrium and that balance. But all players know that it is a business, and at the end of the day, we have a job to do. But I do respect those who say it to your face first, who handle the situation on it. You can handle it, right?
Well, no, to Janae's point, we've seen it. Look, we're all
Overgrown, spoiled crybabies.
We've seen it in the broadcaster. No, but I'm being serious. We've seen this in our own industry. Outside of playing basketball, we've seen people in the broadcast industry get let go, get moved to other jobs. This is a part of it. And so there is a human side of it, but we also have to understand the other side of the human. Are we looking
Good. Then stop complaining.
That, and this is not, I'm one of those guys, but that made millions.
So is all of us.
Like, oh, you got to relocate and you're making 15 million or 30 million or 40 million. Yes, there's a part of that, but the other side, to Yudi's point, there's a human side of it. And that's the human side of it that I think we have to just process. This is just a business.
I don't think pro athletes are looking for sympathy. I think this trade deadline showed a lack of security.
But he didn't play that much. That's why his average is different.
There's like 9 players with security today. There's like 9 players.
People thought Luka was one of those players. I think people thought Luka was one of those.
But we all sat up here and understood why Luka wasn't one of them. So you can't say that to us. You can't say that to us.
Listen, now that I didn't have a moment to let this whole trade digest, this might be one of the dumbest trades in history. Look down the line later on, trade Luka Doncic. But we'll get to that another day. I'm surprised you said
Charles Barkley got traded this season later. Charles Barkley got traded because of his actions.
Thank you. When you talk about, let me give a shout out to Danny Ainge, because Danny Ainge, since the time I stepped foot in the
Oh, another video he put. Wow, what a crybaby.
overseas or college games, you know what he used to say? I'm on my way, I might keep it wrong. I'm going to find somebody that's better. And if I can't
It was a
find
false
somebody
accusation, and the guy dropped 50 not too long ago, and this is an insanely good deal.
Players who think are untouchable in the NBA. Luka was kind of on that, which is why so many people were surprised. I think we can all agree on it too.
Yeah, both. Okay, somebody put up on this post like, okay, but Beauchamp was averaging less than 40% from the field and just 2 points per game this year. He's gone down in nearly every statistical category, partly because the roster depth and him not getting minutes because there's better players. I don't really feel much about this trade. I know it's just anger from the other ones boiling over, which I get. I'm still right there with you. This trade doesn't have me feeling any type of way realistically other than we lost a backup for a backup. Oh, losing AJ Johnson mentioned all this hurts still, so I get it. I am absolutely excited to see Jericho Sims play though. So yeah, that's not bad. Still a good player. Okay. I want to hear somebody's reply. So that's a good one. Somebody just said how they got worse for Trey Middleton for Kuzma. Kuzma's played way better defense than Middleton. Okay, and just what another guy was saying on them. He just hate every move we make because we traded Chris for a better and younger Kuzma. And I just put amen. We just swapped our 14th man for a guy that was averaging 20 points per game last season. Random, but not bad. Okay, they're saying about Kevin Porter Jr., he's a killer defender. They gave Milton $30 million. Stop it. Yes. But you only had 2,000 coverage. You ain't applying no pressure. Oh, that's funny. You are not the Bucks media. You are a K media. You can cry as long as you want. Oh God. If you're a person said, dude, shut up. Porter is far better than Marjon. Yep. That's what I said. That's why I was looking at his numbers with the Houston. No, if it wasn't for that incident he had, he probably would have been playing, last season, but ended up playing this season. So it was good enough that he got back into the NBA. But I think he was suspended. I think what it was because of the accusations and stuff, he was suspended. Which we still don't know if things are true or not. Like I didn't hear much about that accusation. I just know that him and his then girlfriend had a fight and saying he got hit, like he hit her and stuff like that. But a lot of people like myself have done wrong or been into something that they wasn't supposed to be in, but it ended up, bad things happen to good people at times. And isn't it good in the world that out there in America you can get a second chance? And some people just don't see that. Let's see. There's a lot of people that Jason Caffey for another one. He played in Golden State before he came here in Milwaukee in the late '90s. Helped us with that run we did with the Bucks in 2000 2001. He didn't want to be here, but they got him anyway, and it worked out pretty well. Um, I do agree with that. How Brooke didn't get traded, I do agree with that. This is hilarious. I must say, but I just need to remember this doesn't affect my life. Exactly. Fire John Horse. It's time for the Bucks fans to protest. Oh my God. If y'all know the business of basketball, then if y'all think about more about like how the person played and also how the person that runs the business had to run their business, then you don't know the business of basketball. Of course, you can say like anybody can learn like being an NBA player because all I gotta do is go to the parks or play 2K, play ball, and I make my shots. NBA is more different than playing in the streets because in the streets you can partially get away with some things that you can't get away with in the NBA. So playing, like in basketball courts outside and probably in the gym are different than high school basketball. It's different than college ball. It's different than NBA. So anybody can know that anybody can blatantly can say like, okay, we know ball, but there's a difference between playing NBA ball, street ball, high school ball, and college ball. There's difference. For a guy that did play, high school ball, there is a difference. And if some people not can't see that, then they don't know. They probably never gonna know the business of basketball.
Like, for example, ask somebody about the 3-point shoot line between college and NBA.
Yeah, at the time, but they changed it over the years.
I
But
know they have, but ask them about it.
yeah, but I'm gonna say like back then, there's the free throw line. Then maybe like about like 5 feet behind it, that end of the circle. The 3-point line was shorter in college before they put it up to the NBA standards. So some of these players can be like NBA ready. And I think high school, no, they didn't do that in high school. They kept it like the NBA level of the three. And but it's like you only got 4 quarters. You only play like 10 minutes. In college, you only play like two halves, two 20-minute halves. And that's not even full like 48 minutes that you play in the NBA. Like seriously. Who sings this?
This song?
Yeah.
Hold on.
But two clutch steals in this game to beat the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Dirty.
Oh, okay. I remember that.
And this is what you want to remember from Jim.
I'm gonna look at his other video too. So this is funny. Okay.
Sorry, Janae. Oh, no, I know. My Rockets. Man. What a beautiful play.
Let's see. It should be.
This is why.
But
This is who
we'll send the link again. So yeah, I gotta start charging some of this stuff for my 4 o'clock interview. So yeah. Okay, all they doing for this rest of this segment is just talk about Jimmy Butler, and who cares? He's with Golden State. That be their problem.
What day is it? This is our Friday. Thursday.
But Bud's got a second round pick too.
Alexa.
But if you thought we're done there, no. On Saturday, UFC 312. It is Saturday night in Australia, highlighted by 2 title fights. The middleweight and women's strawweight belts are on the line.
It's just really, stupid. It's like, we know, billionaires can probably pull, money and stuff into like the team, but how much they could, I don't know. I don't want them like put more money into the team that then they end up being like broke themselves. So yeah, just mainly he's just saying that he's more about, players that can play and spend whatever you want than trying to save, money and do more damage. So what if they didn't do any of these moves? They'd be stuck in the second apron and they won't be able to use their 2032 second round pick to trade. And the good thing is they still kept their 2031 first round and second round pick. They kept them both. So there's a win right there. No, they're not. Because the only person that want to sell the team is you and your little followers.
You're giving him the time of day again.
This is the last time.
Because you're making his point more valid, in my opinion.
How?
About how he says about Bucks fans. Because you've wasted enough time on him. His opinions and all of that, like he keeps repeating the same stuff over and over and over. Okay, and he doesn't have any new points in what he's saying. It's just the same shit, different day. He hates everything to do with the Bucks unless it's to do with Chris Middleton. He thinks he knows everything. And by giving him the time of day, you're increasing his viewership. What's he doing for you? Not a goddamn thing.
Right, but yeah, he was losing some of his viewership at this point too. But this is the last time I'm going to spend on this. I just had to see what he was saying after the trade deadline, which they made like minor moves. Like they probably couldn't make like bigger moves because probably some of the players they've given out nobody didn't want, or
Well, and you don't know what they've got in mind for the draft.
right.
You don't know, are they trying to negotiate better draft positions? Because
Mhm.
we've only just got back one of our draft places.
Yeah, we was lucky enough to get this year's second round from the Wizards.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So we don't know what they're planning on doing.
exactly.
We don't have that luxury. You know, we can speculate all we like, but at the end of the day, we're not in there. We don't know what's going on. Middleton may have wanted out. But the fact is, he is one of those private players. We never saw him going out on a rant or anything. Never.
Right.
He was a private person, a private player. You know, let him be.
Piece by piece. ESPN's the next player to put on his uniform. This Saturday prime time. On ABC. The NBA Today Trade Deadline Special is presented by ESPN Bet Sportsbook.
It has been a week, my friends. 9 All-Stars were traded ahead of this deadline. We haven't seen anything quite like this. And you know what that calls for? I think it's time for big perks, big list of moves before the deadline.
And I know today, UD, Bob, this is our first one in 2025 being a part of.
Okay.
There's actually rules to this, okay? You will speak when spoken to. All right, and then you will bring the energy that is needed. Otherwise, you will never participate.
Oh, wow. That's in 2025.
So, yeah, so here we are. Big perks, big list, best moves before the trade deadline. Malik, I need Jim's on number 5. There we go. Wiggins to Miami. Hey, look, he won a championship in Golden State. His name has been in trade rumors all after that. Sometimes you need a reset. Going to Miami, being able to play under Eric Spoelstra, I think he's going to fit just fine alongside Bam Adebayo, the young fella Ware, and Tyler Hero. I love this for the Miami Heat. Pat Riley wins again. Janae, look at that, girl. There you go. Cool. Hey, look, forget what he did with the Washington Wizards. Remember what he did with the Los Angeles Lakers. Okay. This man is a champion, and now he's about to be the third option player alongside Dame and Giannis Antetokounmpo. He will flourish. He will get his joy back. He will deliver. I think this is a serious upgrade for the Milwaukee Bucks, and he's going to deliver in great fashion. Come on here, Bob.
Let's go, Bob. Come on,
Fox to the Spurs. Everybody wants to play with Wimby, and we saw what that looked like the other night. Those two are going to be a problem. Fox is one of the most clutch guys in the NBA. A dynamic guy, can do it all, and we saw this that he had as well. I can't wait for them to master that two-man game, which they will do. You did. Come on now. If I give it to man. I like that. AD. He didn't know he was leaving La La Land, but guess what? Playing alongside Kyrie Irving. Think about that two-man game for a second. Also, he gets to go back to his natural position that he wants to play before. Two athletic bigs and Daniel Gafford and Derek Lively. Jay Kidd knows them well. They won a championship together. And last but not least, we know where this is going. Wow! Put it up there. They got Luka, man. The man Rob Pelinka did his thing again. You got Luka and LeBron. Now you have an international superstar playing for one of the most historic franchises. He's 25 years of age. And listen, all team whack body, but the way that he plays, he got 10 more years at least of this Luka Doncic. And listen, I tell you, all 4 years,
The phone's ringing.
Probably nobody important.
There is one more rule though to this list that's a kind of perk to close with. Perk always is my best perk impression. The same your list, the same you do's list. It sure as hell ain't Bob's list. This is my list. But then I always say, well, perk not on here. Wiggins is, but Jimmy's impact is not.
Go ahead, UD.
Did you get this right?
I'm with Perk on this. I think we're talking about a Miami Heat team who's currently sitting in 6 right now. And we know the type of runs the Miami Heat are capable of going on when they pull it all together. Bringing in a guy like this, I think it moves the needle more in Miami than it does in Golden State right now. Yeah, no disrespect. No, that's no disrespect. I think we got to move Butler here. This is what Butler the Warriors do. Just because of what he's done in the playoffs and who he is and how much he's accomplished already, he's going to have a huge impact. They just got to get there. I'm just saying, they got to get the playoffs. We got to see playoffs.
I get to service time. And I'm with Bob. I'm with Bob.
Taking off the area, Bob.
Yeah. No, that's honorable mention 5-4.
We're looking at all playoff teams here. Like you said, Golden State ain't even in there right now.
No, but they're looking for a number 2 option. They hope for it to be Jonathan Kuminga, but now you have Jimmy Butler.
No, I think you're big move. I ain't with you.
What's the news to you? With just a couple of minutes left in this hour of the show, I think it's time to kumbaya a little bit, play a little game. Shall we head over to the court? I would love to invite Brian Windhorst back if he's around our studio somewhere. I'd love if Dave McMenamin would rejoin us. I would love if Bobby Marks would head on up here. Mark Spears if he is around. Because it is time, Ramona Shelburne, to spin that wheel. Don't be afraid, Ken. Don't be afraid, Jonas. Bob, don't be scared. Come on, get over here. Bob.
I'm not spinning first.
No, I'm spin first. You can do this guy. All right, the rule is when it lands on 18, which is landing now on the Pacers. Okay, when it lands on 18, you will have 24 seconds to talk about this team. Come on in, don't be shy, gentlemen.
You need a professional spinner.
I need. All right, Clark, what we got here?
The Pacers.
Again, 24 seconds. Is that the Pacers? This is the Hawks. It's oscillating. We'll go with the Pacers.
You still got Miles Turner.
Okay.
Right? You still got Pascal Siakam, who's an all-star. I like what the young do.
Okay.
You saw what they did last year in the Eastern Conference Finals. Can they mimic that again? I don't know, but they do somewhat have a culture there. It depends on the point guard play and when can he be consistent.
Okay. Beating the buzzer there. Okay. Hey, go ahead.
We're going to head over to the side. West side. Okay, this is for you, UD.
Let's get on in here, guys.
Red line.
Oh, the sun. Let's go. What you got?
Where do we start?
You got 24 seconds.
I mean, they still got KD, which is obviously a good thing. You still got Devin Booker, which is obviously a good thing. You have Bradley Beal, who has been playing better. Talk about getting your locker room together. Sometimes in chaos is when people come together the most. So maybe through this chaos right now, this group can come together, figure out a way to win some basketball games, and they can move forward and then keep KD throughout this.
I'm tapping you.
Feel like blood over there too.
Wendy, you're spinning the wheel.
Oh,
Let's see what we got here.
wheel.
My goodness. NBA. Yeah, there we go.
The Hawks traded DeAndre Hunter to the Cavs. They traded Bogdan Bogdanovic to picked up Terrence Mann from the Clippers, and they retrofitted their team quite a bit, and they were involved in a lot of talks. So I haven't totally figured out exactly what they're doing yet. I'm gonna go do some work on that.
All right. Dave, come on, Dave. One more spin. Spin left wheel. We're talking about. Los Angeles Lakers.
Perhaps the most consequential 5-day period in the history of the Lakers franchise. And we're talking about a team that in '96 were able to trade for Shaq and trade for Kobe Bryant, or sign Shaq and trade for Kobe Bryant. They got Luka Doncic alongside LeBron James.
Yeah.
Not just for the now, but for the future. And this is a team that, quite frankly, I don't think any team in the West wants to face in the playoffs. They've won 9 of their last 11 games. They're climbing up the standings.
This is come on, beat the buzzer. Thank you so much for spending the last 3 hours of your day with us as we approach the NBA trade deadline, and it's come and gone. But guess what? We're not going anywhere. We're heading over to ESPN 2.
Sorry guys, just needed to pause for a moment, but I need to get ready for my interview. That's for an hour, and like I said, they really like the rest of the hour didn't talk about much of nothing. So the only trade deadline move that they done was getting Kevin Porter Jr. and like people like Barrett and everybody else, want to bring up his past and stuff like that. It's like everybody has a past and everybody's trying to move on from it. But if you like them type of people that always bringing up like somebody's past, like it's gonna get you nowhere. Like really, grow up. But I don't even know what else to hold on. So, but anyways, I apologize, guys, but there's some people that claim to be Bucks fans are just so idiot. And like I said, I'm done with that channel. I'm not gonna respond to it anymore because it's not even worth it. And focus on some of the good. And
And I'll say this: if he does go back on that channel and start talking about them, he owes me $50.
This is not volleyball. This is not jazz fest. It's the biggest community of sports in the world.
Anyways, I like when some of these people are just saying stuff on here that they're right, and some of these people are like they're really stuck on freaking
And another team is hungry for their lick.
like I said, young people like that just don't know any better. Just put it that way. Anyways, please, keep viewing this channel. Try to get more followers on Twitch, and also for you guys on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Over 2,400 videos that we done. Check those out. Check out the website wrestlingfanspeakout.weebly.com for upcoming events. Photos we took at Bucks events and photos we took at wrestlers and more. So guys, get once again the website wrestlingfanspeakout.weebly.com. So until the next video, you guys have a good one.